Good morning. After years of hard work, a dozen of international organizations have recognized me as the GOAT in mathematics education. To be honest, I still find that title overwhelming. I never set out to call myself the greatest, but I did set out to do something meaningful. And along the way, others started using that word. Now I will share with you why aiming to be recognized as the GOAT in your own field can transform your life, and show you how I got there. Let me be clear, I don't believe anyone should go around calling themselves the greatest. But when multiple independent authorities start recognizing you, something changes. Thank you. First, it builds trust. When people see that others have already vetted your work, they feel safer working with you. Opportunities that used to require years of networking suddenly come to you. For me, after receiving these recognitions, I was invited to serve as a Royal Education Advisor, a TEDx speaker, and a Chief Advisor for international math competitions. Second, it gives you a sense of responsibility. Once you are seen as a leader in your field, you feel obliged to live up to that. That pressure pushes you to keep improving. Third, fear regrets. I have had near-death experience. I've lost loved ones suddenly. Those taught me that life is short. Being recognized as the GOAT doesn't make you immortal, but you will use your time well. Now you might think, you're a distinguished professor with 19.9 records, you must be a genius. Let me stop you there. I didn't go to a prestigious university. My parents was not wealthy. I gave up on becoming a concert pianist since I wasn't good enough. I also gave up on solving math guesses, because that would have taken several lifetimes. So what did I do? I chose a narrow path. Instead of trying to be the best mathematician, I focused on math education. One key message: be strategically lazy. Ignore things that don't matter. Pressure from others, unimportant messages, and arguments. Stop trying to please everyone. Use the time to focus on building strong profiles, writing books, helping students to be awarded or set their world records, and creating systems that could help many people learn math for free or at very low cost. I also learned to start small. My first book was a math guide for primary school. It sold out. Then I wrote another, then another. Eventually, I had over a dozen books. Only then did organizations start noticing me. I was just someone who kept showing up. Now, let me share some suggestions that work in my journey. First, create your own indicators. I start keeping track of things like how many students won awards, how many countries my readers came from, and how many magazine features my work. These numbers gave people objective evidence. I didn't say I'm great, but just showed the data. Second, turn every unlucky situation into leverage. Once, I was stuck in terrible traffic, and I used that hour to write a chapter of my book. Third, start local, then go international. I first taught small schools and centers in Hong Kong. No one knew my name. After years of local work, I have enough experience to be invited overseas. Then, because of that international exposure, my local recognition actually grew. Okay, another thing is to switch your mindset from competing to contributing. Instead of competing in a single school, I chose to build the Mathematician's Dictionary Zero Barrier Autonomous Math Learning System. It has now helped students in over 60 countries or regions. That contribution is what eventually led organizations to recognize me. and also let go of the need to be perfect at everything. I have many weaknesses. For example, I'm a terrible cook. But I stopped wasting time fixing unimportant weaknesses. I spent that time deepening my strengths. And finally, money is a bonus, but not purpose. Thank you. I'm working on projects that I truly believe in, like the Global Mathematics and Mathematics Olympic graded assessment test with competition. And the revenue followed naturally. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't need to be the best in the world, but to be the greatest in a small, meaningful corner of the world. Keep showing up, measure your progress, and ignore the noise. One day, others will recognize you too. Let's be the GOAT. Let's go. Thank you.